A gentleman called Patrick asked me on WhatsApp to talk about who the biggest losers after all 6 by-election come to a close are. Now that's what I want us to touch on in this video, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Loser number 1, if things don't go his way, has to be a 1 CS Ruto. You know, by tradition, if you are given a seat in cabinet, you're expected to help the government to recapture that seat that you have vacated in a by-election. A classic example is Murkomen. Murkomen alitoka kuwa senator wa Elgeyo Marakwet akaenda kuwa waziri, but he had to go back to Elgeyo to help William Kisang win that by-election. It's the only way to prove that you have earned your position in cabinet, that you are relevant and you have numbers. Otherwise, ukitoka hii mahali uingie serikali na mahali umetoka inapotea, inaenda upinzani, your head will be on the chopping block. So Ruto must somehow be able to secure Mbeere North and prove that he has numbers, or he will be fired. Next reshuffle, of which lazima ujamaa reshuffle akwangi amemake up his mind, Ruto ndo watu wataenda. And he's so bothered about it that I'm already seeing Ruto anaanza kuongelea hii maneno kwa interviews. Just listening to this.
Tuko na by-election Mbeere North. Siyakuja.
Hako wameungana na DP.
Siyakuja.
Wanaleta mtu na DP Karisi.
Sasa tutajua kama mlima iliguswa ama haikuguswa.
You are confident hiyo kitu mnachukua?
Mimi nasema namna hii. Mimi sitaki story mingi. Ya sijui mlima, sijui nini. Hizo ni stories ambazo hazina msingi yoyote, hazina maana, ni stories za upuzi. Kenya ni kitu moja, Kenya ni jamii moja, we are brothers and sisters in the Republic of Kenya. Sisi tunasema namna hii. Wewe, si kuna by-election hapa? Si ukuje.
Haya. Kuna
umani?
So a loss in Mbeere North is a loss for Ruto. Ajichunge sana. It's even better for people like Kabogo who are coming from nothing to becoming CSs. I wanna stress here by election. Second loser is Boni Halwale. If at all UDA lose elections in Malava, of which I bet they will, Boni Halwale will be removed as Senate Majority Leader because he's actually on record sabotaging Kenya Kwanza for the sake of his own gubernatorial bid. Here he is lecturing Farouk Kibet about visiting the region all the damn time. Roll the tape.
Mtu wa mkono wa rais Farouk Kibet anasunguka Malava Jumamosi, Jumapili, kila siku, mchana, usiku. Waliamuri huyo asunguki hapa kwa sababu anatupenda. Anasunguka hapa kwa sababu wameingiza baridi. Vile sisi tulipatia rais kura na rais kazi yake bado kuonekana, wako na wasiwasi kwa sababu wanametea mate kiti ya Malava ya marehemu Mheshimiwa Malulu.
Now Halwale might not know Farouk anazurura huko kwa nini, lakini Cleophas Malala alituambia hii ndo biashara ambayo inaendelea kwa ground.
Mimi nasikia baada ya Mheshimiwa Malulu kufa, iko mtu anaitwa Farouk Kibet. Kila siku anatembelea karibu na bedroom ya Malulu. Anatembelea kama kwa nyumba ya Malulu. Anataka nini hapo kwa bedroom ya Malulu? Inafaa tuweke vijana hapo, tuchunge ule mama mjane ambaye alibaki kwa hiyo boma. Huyo mtu wako na ajenda gani na mama yetu huyo? Hata nyasi yaliamia kwa kaburi ya Malulu. Wewe unaanza kutengeneza hapo kwa boma ya Malulu. Unataka nini wewe Farouk Kibet? Huyu ni mtu ambaye anatoka kule.
But that aside, long story short, if UDA lose in Malava, they will be coming for Halwale sababu anawapiga kama mwizi wa Kibeti despite being in government. Now the positive thing here for Boni Halwale is that because he has gubernatorial aspirations in Kakamega, if he helps the opposition clinch a seat there, and as a result he's expunged as the Senate Majority Whip, that makes him even more acceptable to the people. Akirudi kwa ground kutafuta kura, watu watasimama na yeye. So it's no wonder anapiga kina Farouk kila opportunity anapata. Now the third biggest loser has to be William Ruto. If out of the 6 seats Ruto can only take at least 3, then that trend will be carried to the ballot in 2027. By-elections are a litmus test. They are a glimpse of what is yet to come. If you do well in by-elections, the same way UDA did well in by-elections before 2022, then the odds are in your favor. But if you do poorly, it means there is no hope. Ruto has to carry at least 4 out of 6 sababu you have the government, you have the entire IBC commission, muko na pesa yote ya taxpayer, munakataa kulipa education, munaenda kuhonga watu na kufanya empowerment. Despite all that, if you go on and lose the by-elections, that is a telltale sign that mambo yako imeisha. That will be an outright rejection by the electorate. It's the exact same way that if you cannot get a lady to go out with you on a date, just a date, sasa utaishi ukijidanganya this same lady atunaweza mpeleka kwako. Is it possible? So if Kenya Kwanza cannot get the electorate to side with them in this small matter, let them not expect that in the big, ginormous matter that is coming in 2027, ati watasimama na wao. This is the biggest test of William Ruto's presidency. Na mimi ninaona vile hii momentum ya one term imeshika, he might not make it. The only thing that will help Ruto is if the opposition waanze kupigana wenyewe kwa wenyewe. And I've already seen it in Malava. DCP has brought their candidate. DAP has brought their candidate. And I had Cleophas Malala saying that DAP is lying to Kakamega citizens that it is a party for lawyers. And he went on to expose that the party leader and the 2 deputies are all Bukusus. There's no one from Kakamega. You see that kind of foolish in-house fighting? Hivyo ndo Ruto atakuja apenye hapo na wabebe hiyo constituency. So in all by-election areas, opposition must only field just one candidate. Awe ni wa DAP, awe ni wa DCP, awe ni wa PLP, whatever the party. Hata ikuwe ni hii ya Matiang'i ambayo amekombolewa na mtu huko Kisii. Let them use that party and we see what can come out of it. But if you start in-house fighting, mutanyoroshwa hapo. But anywho, that's just my take on the matter, guys. Do drop me your own comments in the comment section below and I'll do the best to read them and to give you a response. Now in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Undavidwafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.